Hello, everyone. Greetings and salutations, and welcome to another session of Curse of Strahd Reloaded, the Guild campaign. We play every Thursday at 9:30 p.m. GMT here on all our streaming platforms. That's Twitch, Kick, and YouTube. And we are now headed for session 43. So fasten your seatbelts and join us in for the ride. If you wish to catch up with our campaign, we have our latest episode currently available on our YouTube channel. You can find the link down below. We post our VODs 2 days after our live streams, but if you are subscribed, you can see it right now here on Twitch. Special shoutouts to Michael Gelfi, Travis Savoy, and Everrealm Records for the soundtracks present during our games, and a very special thanks to White Bat Audio, whose music has been playing in our waiting and break screens since the start of this journey. As for announcements, as you might have heard yesterday on Lex, if you were watching the stream, also hi Esnek, don't call me old guy, please. Unfortunately, Wolf won't be joining us anymore at the guild tables. Life happens and we wish him all the best, but alas, the show must go on. Aside from that, there are no more announcements, so moving on. We're going to have Cartographer on Saturday, so Esnek, don't worry about that. Our daily reminder. You can submit your artwork in the Guild's Discord server to be featured in our gallery that you can see during our breaks on every stream. Well, almost every stream. We know there are some streams that we don't do breaks because we like to chit-chat. But remember, no AI art will be featured. We do not condone it. We don't want art made by robots. We want art made by human hands and brains. So don't forget, you can listen to this campaign and all our other games on our Spotify or any other podcast streaming platform for your convenience. We're in a lot of them. Link is down below. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So and now, what you've all been waiting for. Let's talk about vampires, shall we? Well, hello, my dear players. How is everyone
Hi.
doing?
Doing okay.
Doing okay.
Anxious. If I disappear, my computer committed sewer slide.
Sewer slide, okay.
Sewer slide, that's so okay.
We're bringing the TikTok terms here.
Just in case.
Just in case. You never know. Aye.
Also, just going back to Esnek, Ancient One is actually, adequate since Strahd is the ancient and the land, so that works, I guess.
Oh, I thought he was talking about you. Okay. Oh, Jesus.
He's talking about him, but it fits the campaign's theme.
It fits the theme. I ain't mad. The Ancient One is fine. In Alexa's server, I was the Great Old One.
Oh, that is true. That is true.
Fucking Warlock Praetor. Well, which one here of my players wants to give us a little run it back from last session?
I did it last time. Anyone else wants to take the wheel?
Bio?
Except Jesus.
Fine. I'll make it very, very Mera-like.
Let's go. Let's get anything else.
Ego portal. Party ego fight with demon. Guevir dead. No. Mera heal. Potion. Glue. Down the throat. Yeah. Grom alive. Surprised. Very surprised. Very good. Mera elf. Very good too. Did very good tricks. And Mera heard God say new weapon. So that party go out of portal and party now I don't know.
And Party got a book.
Party got book.
Party
And
getting
party
a
now
weapon.
go on new
Wait, what?
adventure on the same quest for ages.
Party getting a reward.
But
Party
Party
get
gets
reward.
pretty rewards, and party may level up, I heard.
Not yet. There's still one arc to go before you level up.
Shit!
damn it.
I tried, I'm sorry.
Fuck.
At least give
But you're
inspiration
close.
to Mera.
But you're close. You're close. But yes,
So I
Mera,
get-
you do get
instead-
inspiration.
Yeah.
You do get inspiration. So, with that being said, and before we proceed with any rewards, Guevir,
Yes.
you open the book. The book had this lock, but as soon as your hands touched it, it's very slight, but you saw this dim glow around the lock, this almost amber-like glow, just as it unlocks. And as you open the book, it seems blank at first, but then you see the ink start to swirl and start to form lettering, characters, and some dimly equations, arcane equations and formulae just in the background of the page as the text starts to form. And then you see that the text starts to become more and more concise, more complete, as the first entry to this tome. As you flip the pages, there's nothing else on the other pages aside from these dimly written equations and formulae that's barely noticeable at the naked eye. But you do read something, and I'm gonna give you access to the first chapter of the Tome of Strahd. So, where is Guevir? Owner. Actually, if I put it as observer, you should be able to edit anything like that. Okay. Can you go to the journal tab on Foundry and see if you have the Tome of Strahd? It's on
Dito
the right side.
I do. Chapter 1.
Okay. Care
You want me to read it out loud?
I mean, if you want to read it out loud, or do you want me to do it?
I can read. Just tell me. Do you want me to read everything or just?
Up to you. Because there's very sensitive information that you will probably need.
I'll read out loud so everyone in the party can hear it. Chapter 1. I am the ancient, I am the land. My beginnings are lost in the darkness of the past. I was a warrior, I was good and just. I thundered across the land with both wrath for those who threatened my people and love for those who followed me. And it was during harsh times of war that I met an arcanist who soon became my closest friend. His name was Valin Thane. Just gonna write this in chat. So everyone, Valentine. I consider all of my subjects as family, and Valen soon became a brother. His knowledge in the mythic arts was astonishing, and he passed some of it to me, showing me wonders beyond my wildest dreams. And it was through his research that we found a new home for my people in the Valley of Barovia. Okay? Most of the wildling took our presence.
Wildlings, like wild folk.
Thank you. Most of the wildlings took our presence gracefully and interacted with us. But the most selective tribes wanted me and my people gone.
Sorry, seclusive.
Seclusive, I'm so sorry. No matter how hard I tried to gain their favors, they fought back with steel and blood, and their knowledge of the land was wanting at my armies. But with Valen's help, we soon dealt with the threat, and finally managed to take the hold of the valley. I ruled with the wild folk with strength and kindness, and they looked at me like a just god. Much to my dismay, for I wanted them to see me as a human like them. I called for my family, long unseated from their ancient thrones, and brought them here to settle in the castle of Ravenloft. They came with my beloved younger brother Sergei, but despite my love for him, he looked at me with jealousy and hatred for my accomplishments, much to my father's fault, I would say. From the families of the valley, one spirit shone above all others, a rare beauty, who was called Perfection, Joy, and Treasure. Her name was Tatiana, and my heart soon became hers. We talked for hours a day, went on horseback rides through the valley, and it was clear as the day how we felt. And alas, one fateful day, she was betrothed, but not to me.
And that's where the text ends.
It was very tense.
So Strahd is a cuckold.
Cuckold.
We had a very
Check.
serious party.
For why?
Because he was in love with a woman that did not belong to him.
And you
Yes.
do... The name Tatiana does ring a bell.
We
You
have heard that name many times before, and
It was written in the bracelet that Irina gave you all the way back in Barovia. The silver bracelet.
okay, do we know? Did she told us why she had a bracelet in the first place?
She told you that she was found with that bracelet when her parents found her, but the name doesn't bring any memories. And be advised, this text is probably like centuries old.
Yeah, it's too far-fetched.
I mean, weren't there talks in the valley about reincarnations?
I
Maybe-
honestly don't remember, but do we have any like physical description of Tatiana?
Of Tatiana? No.
No,
You've only heard her name like passing.
because if we had physical description of her somewhere, we could maybe like put it one and two together. Usually reincarnation people sometimes get a little bit
Bro.
alike, bit too much far-fetched.
Grom,
Maybe in folk songs?
do
Ooh,
me a history check.
it's not possible for me to help him, right?
No.
Because he was
Thank
the
you.
only one that saw this.
Okay, completely fair.
I'd say with,
Boo, tomato.
I'd say
tomato.
roll with advantage. It's fine.
Did you roll?
Boo! I rolled the same thing twice. Ah!
No,
I rolled double eights.
you are cursed. Okay,
Or lucky? I don't
no, that's cursed.
know anymore, guys.
You try to like remember. You remember seeing Leo's vision as he just fingers inside your brain. And you saw a bride running away and falling off a
Right,
cliff.
yeah.
But you didn't quite catch a glimpse of her features.
Mhm.
You know she was crying. And as Strahd approached her, she... Free fall.
Mhm.
But as you are all just pondering this, Mera, there's something in the back of your mind that tells you to look to the side. There's this nudge, not a whisper, something that just twitches in the back of your mind that just...
Yes.
And right at the center of the circle is a dagger.
Ooh!
The same dagger that was wielded by Leo Dilisnya's ghost.
May I approach the bitch?
Wow, what to do in the shadows?
You
References.
you may approach.
Mera will just see this very shiny, pointy thing right in the middle and go like, check the surroundings to see if anyone notices and go like, "Doo-doo-doo, doo-doo-doo-doo-doo." Just casually walking up to the dagger, gives a quick look and just quickly grabs it and go like, good business. And just
I'm just gonna
tries to
add
add
it here
to
on
any
screen.
strap hanging around because I don't think Mera has any more space for a new dagger, but
Curiously enough, it's present with a sheath.
Convenient.
What?
The sheath is rather peculiar, though. Also, it's on
Okay.
stream. The dagger is on stream.
Beautiful.
Oh, it's so pretty.
So on the table.
It goes like,
Yep. And I want you to make me a nature or medicine check.
medicine. Let me get my character sheet with.
While Bio is rolling, can you guys believe that I just roll a regular dice on my table
Medicine.
and an 8?
You cursed.
I got a
not even-
17
So, with
on
17,
medicine. I mean, I'm close to a doctor now that I saved Guevir twice.
At this point.
Save him a third time, you get your doctorate.
healer rogue. Freaking new meta. Let's go.
I'm pretty sure there's a number for that.
But you do, as you look at the sheet, it's leather,
Okay.
but it's very peculiar leather. So is the leather around the handle. And as you kind of squint and you look at it, it's made of human skin.
Boo! Tomato.
Mera will, well, as they're analyzing it, go like, just like a shiver runs down their spine and the feathers go like,
But
Was-
as you touch the handle of the weapon, you do feel something. Blade
Good, bad?
is Good. You feel good with it in your hand.
I feel good.
You look
Wait,
at your other
touching the-
daggers. You look at your other daggers like they are good, but this is good.
Gooder.
It's just
It's gooder.
as it rests in the palm of your hand, your fingers like instinctively just curl around it, and you just slice. You can feel the sharp blade just cutting the air. And suddenly, you let it fly off your hand as it tucks to the wall by mistake. You just
Okay.
as it just
It's like a boomerang.
comes back to your hand in the puff of mist. Just
Returning blade.
Oh my guys, it's over. It's over for you. I have a bow and a returning dagger.
however,
Do
Well,
we have recording parents?
there are more secrets to this blade, but you need to be attuned to it. For that, you need to
Oh.
spend it. I can't remember if it's 10 minutes or an hour actually. Just focusing on the
10
item.
minutes an hour. It's like,
I actually forgot.
Okay.
I need to see in a second.
So while you're searching for it, Mera, as the dagger returns, Mera is like a happy child and goes like running to Grom. Go like, Grom, look.
That's not what did you get that? That's a nice.
Lord, new dagger, Mera. Go like, ching, ching. And like they're just spinning around like, ooh, shiny.
It takes
Do
a
I
short
notice
rest.
anything peculiar? Short rest, okay. So an hour.
Do me another history check.
No.
This is Barovian history.
No whammies, no weights.
Oh,
19s,
A ver.
balls.
Okay.
nice.
This is clearly a dagger of the Brotherhood of Assassins called the Balverzi, which reaches far back into the history of Barovia. Unnaturally swift and magically stealthy, the Balverzi have been known to infiltrate any organization and dispatch any target, their signature weapon being a curved dagger with a hilt wrapped in leather made of human skin. And always the wrap and the sheath are made from the assassin's first victim.
That is I'm proud of you. That's a nice catch.
Grom like.
Like is a relative word. I
Good
like
stuff.
interesting.
Better than Mera. And like Mera just takes another dagger. You can clearly see the difference of quality.
Oh
like,
yeah,
This
not only
good.
that,
This good. Good.
the new dagger is actually longer. It's
Ooh, big.
it's almost short sword size, maybe smaller a bit.
Damn, that's a really big dagger. The hell?
Yeah.
That's a short machete. Well, kind of look around. Where? Question. Because we're talking about a skin, a skin sheath and whatnot. Where is Rezi?
Rezarath at the moment, you see him at the corner of the room. Just
I
I
turn
was gonna
my
say
back to him.
eyes closed. I was gonna say eyes closed, but only one of them is closed because he doesn't have the other eye.
I'm gonna turn my back to him to cover Mera and like make sure that this skin dagger isn't caught by a grave robber. So I'm just going to like, that's good. You want to know a fun fact?
Yes. Wait. Fun?
It's a relative word.
Okay. Yes.
So that is a dagger that belonged to an assassin.
Ooh. Good business.
A very good assassin from a very important
Like
group.
Mera.
In a way, yes.
Oh.
It's a very, very, let's say, historical group in Barovia here. Balversi or Balverdi?
Balverzi. B-A''A''Al Verzi with a Z and a Y. Not a Y, an I.
Have you ever heard of the Balversi?
But why?
So, they have this very interesting practice.
Yes.
It's kind of like a The passing of the torch, it's a ritual, almost like a branding of sorts.
Yes.
Whenever you kill your first victim,
Yes.
you are given a dagger by the
Yes.
Balversi. And that dagger is made from the skin of the first victim.
Meta will just look at the dagger and just to Grom again and go like, good business, Grom.
You can wash it. I don't know how many skin. Always.
Meta will take a sniff out of it, like curious.
As you take a sniff out of it, you feel your vision just tunnel. And you
Oh.
see yourself on top of a corpse. The Balverzi dagger in hand.
Grom?
I want you to tell me, how does Mera feel with this dagger in hand, looking down at the first person she ever killed? They ever killed, sorry.
Yeah. Let me just. Okay. Wow. Okay. It's very hot in here. Out of the sudden. So, Meta will quickly pull back and go like Grom and just like echoes like Grom, Grom. And they feel alone because, well, everything is like dark, but then they kind of like wobble on their feet as they slowly look down and they see the corpse of their ex master, I guess, like the person that took Meta when they were a child, and also just enslaved basically Meta and made them um, perform for guests in, well, in very bare conditions. And as they see the corpse, they slowly look at the dagger, and the dagger is dripping blood. And Meta feels naked, like naked in a way, like the clothes they have currently, they were the ones that the master had at the time, and they stole them when they got away. But they, like, Meta feels naked and hopeless, but at the same time, victorious, as they got like away from their abuser. But Meta, at the same time, Meta will fall on their knees right beside the corpse and go like pat the body like, no, no, no.
I want you to make me a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, fuck.
Oh god, I got a 9.
No.
Meta will just tapping
As
blood
you
on the hands
go-
going, no.
As you go, no, you just, your vision blurs, and when you think you're tapping, you actually hear gasps as your hands are holding the dagger just
Grom.
instead of tapping.
Meta will continue to do that because, well, they think they are reversing the damage, but they just like go like ting, and Meta just starts bawling out like, no, 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 and just close their eyes and like, no, 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 wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up,
It's at
and
that-
just like they scream for Grom because it's
at
the
that moment
last person they saw.
that you see from the cuts, strands and straps just start to extend towards the handle. Just wrapping all around the handle. Until after the final strike that you deal, you pull back and it just comes pulling out this leather sheath similar to the one you saw, but directly from the corpse. And as you pull back, finally, you come back to your senses. As
Well,
you
as they
are
come, yes,
attuned to the dagger.
that was a hell of a nightmare. Thank you very much. But as they come
Do you
back,
want-
like they're surely on their knees, like they're talking with Grom, but they're on their knees. They go like, "Oh, Grom,
Are you okay? It almost had. It's like you were about to sneeze, but then you stopped, and then you gasped. Did you sneeze?
no,
That don't look like a sneeze.
Mera, confused and hurt, and it hurt." And like Mera just starts crying again and go like, "Help,
Oh,
help me, Grom."
it's all right. It's all right.
It
Oh,
hurts.
come here.
It
Come here.
hurts. Please,
It's
Grom.
fine. It's fine. It's fine. I'll just like bear hug and just like it's fine. It's fine. I'll start like doing a little bit of a rock back and forth, kind of having that
Mera,
rhythm.
mistake. Past. Mera, Mera bad person. Mera bad person. Mera hurt. Mera no deserve. Good. Grom.
Hey now, hey, come on. How about we take this? And I'll take the dagger, and I'll just put it to the side. How about we take a moment to breathe? All right, you're not a bad person, Mera. But not a bad person at all. Okay? You did what you had to do, whatever it was. Mistake or not. All right?
Mera will take a deep breath and go, okay. Mera has friends now.
That is absolutely yes. Mera has. That is the best thing you've ever said in the last 5 minutes. Whew. All right, I'll kick the dagger a little bit to the side, kind of. You want some water? I think you want some water.
Alcohol.
I think we are. Yes.
You're gonna drown my tears.
Yes.
How about alcohol in the song?
Yes. Good song, promise.
Welcome to the luck. It's a very.
Nice.
I remember. Yes.
Mera, as you look to the dagger, the rep does look different.
How does it look like?
It has different tone. It's still cured leather,
Yes.
but it's similar to the leather that was coming out of the body and wrapping around it in your vision.
Okay. Well, Grom has the dagger now for a while.
He kicked it on the floor.
I just kicked it to
okay.
the side, so it's like
Okay.
it is not mine. I don't need STD transmissible through skin. I don't know. No.
Okay, so well, Meta will look at the dagger and just sign, feeling all the emotion just settle in. They just run the fingers through it and go like, good choice. And just they slowly take it softly and like put it on the side, but at the rear, so they don't see it for now.
Okay. Should I tell you what the dagger does completely, though?
Yes.
So, you have a +1 to attack and damage rolls. And the damage die is a d6 instead of a d4. Additionally, the minimum roll to score a critical hit with the Balaver's dagger is a 19 instead of a 20.
Good shit, good shit.
You have a feature
Bullshit.
called Assassin's Precision. When you score a critical hit, you roll the extra die 2 times instead of once. And Soul Recall. When you throw this dagger, you can use a bonus action to make the dagger return to your hand.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Good shit. Good business, actually.
Good business.
That is damn.
So I'm just gonna hand you this.
Yeah. Balvarzi dagger.
Congratulations, Bio, your first magic item in
Yay! I have a magic item! Whee!
a magic item.
That's right. Mera didn't have a magic item so far. That's
I was not
weird.
magic. No magic, just bird.
All
Cool. That's very nice.
All right. So, as you start coming out of the basement to the ground floor of the Wachter estate, see Lady Fiona getting ready some stuff, and as she sees you arriving, she just turns to you. Oh, well, I know you've been traveling all around Barovia, searching for, well, ways to deal with what we have here, so I might as well just let me give you this as a token of my gratitude. And Grom, she hands you something. As you look at it, it looks like a lantern.
Oh. Okay.
And as you pick it up, you see that this lantern seems to have this depiction of an eye made of glass in front of it. It's a hooded lantern. And you see Lady Fiona turning to you. That is a lantern of revealing. It works as a regular lantern. However, as long as you are within the lantern's light, it will even reveal creatures that may be invisible.
How do you turn this thing on like right now? Does it battery life? Any? No?
It works literally just like a normal lantern. You just put oil and light it up.
Could keep this fair oil. That is good business. Now that we're on a streak. Do you have a match?
It does give you a match and some oil.
Much appreciated.
You see it emit you were expecting this yellowish light from the flame, but it turns out it's this pale blue.
Oh, all right. I like that.
As the glass eye kind of just glows from the socket. It does have a patch that you can just switch down to close it.
Okay.
And she
Nice.
turns to you again with the chest. And I also wanted to give you this as she pushes the chest forward. You flip it open. There are 5 greater potions of healing.
That's a 1. That's a 2. That's a 3. I leave the other 2 to... Wait, no. Fine, I'll take 2. I'll take the rest for everyone else.
And a pouch that contains 350 gold.
Holy shit. Score.
Mera, alcohol on me is
Checking.
tonight. Alcohol tonight is on me. Yes.
Your business, Grom.
I had to go to my family's coffers because, well, we were out of electrum. It's usually the coin that we deal in Barovia, but since it has components made of silver, it was being used by the previous burgomaster to smelt it and make it into weapons. So unfortunately, this is all I have at the moment. Yeah, obviously, it's more valuable than regular electrum, but it's possible that not everyone might have change for it.
That is fine. I was actually wondering why my tips during the tours were usually either coppers or maybe a couple of golds here and there.
Or silver. No,
That
not silver.
explains a lot. I did not know that electrum had silver in them. Oh, the more you know. All right, I appreciate this. This is a nice token of your,
And
you know.
just check something. Where do we have it? There you are. Okay, I want this. Not this. Just want to check something that happened before. That I think I pinned. No, I didn't. Okay. Where is it? Trying to find the prophecy from
Oh,
Eulogy.
yeah.
Oh, that.
Well, I need to find it in the thingy from the campaign, actually. I thought I had added it to Discord, but apparently I did not. So it's over here. Turkey reading. There you go. Okay. So, Guevir, as you go through as you look at the book, the Tome of Strahd,
Mm-hmm.
and you remember the reading that the trader from a noble house would lead you to knowledge of the ancient. For the first time, ever since you came here, that reading strikes true. As you now have knowledge of the ancient. As
We do.
as like you kind of focus on it. There is something that makes you turn your head west. As you're still trying to remember the reading, but you do remember the second part, or at least patches of it. You try, just focus. You hear Madame Eva's voice just. This card tells of a powerful force for good and protection. A holy symbol of great hope. You hear the card flip. And it stops. And you hear this as you are looking west from the window.
Do I know what's if I go west?
If you're looking through the window, you just see like the village of Barovia, but from to the side that you went when you were looking for the spider, for example.
Because I'm trying to make sense of it. Could you just repeat the first part? The card? The what?
This card.
This card, okay.
Yeah, this
This
card.
card.
Do you want me to read it again, or?
No. Also, because I'm pretty sure I know the episode that was it. I can go back and rewatch that part. But yeah, Guevir is kinda trying to make sense of those memories. The feeling is now is just grabbing everyone and go west, but we all need to rest. So I'll bring it up maybe in the morning. Because I think we had a lot of emotions already.
Yep. And you see Lady Fiona turning to you. If you need a place to rest for the night, feel free. I have rooms. You can sleep here if you want.
We would appreciate it, actually. And I believe I might owe you an apology. Don't get used to it.
I don't need an apology, dear Guevir. You brought my daughter back. That's all I... If anything, I am the one that should be thanking you. You were right not to trust me, given the circumstances, but I hope that this bridge has been mended.
I don't know about my companions, but I think I trust you now.
I trust you more if you had like a refill and a pork roast. You have those?
I'll look at Grom. Honestly, yes, a refill for my friends, that would be quite nice, especially for my friend Mera. They have been craving the sweet alcohol for quite some time now.
Head to the living room. I'll make sure to send you something. And make sure the cook will have some pork roasts ready.
Oh, great. Great.
You have VIP passes for my future concerts. Thank you.
So, Grom, let's go to the living room, because now I also want alcohol. And I cannot say it like Mera.
You don't have to say me. You don't have to tell me twice.
Then, tonight we rest. In the morning we'll see where we go next.
Sounds good.
How is Mera feeling? I didn't want to interrupt.
Well, they were a little bit rocked. I know we know what there is to know about each other on some level, but there are some things that each of us carries that is harder to put into words. Whatever that dagger had, whatever it did, maybe it delved deep down inside their heart and, well...
That's fair. Yeah, so we really should rest. They need rest, especially after that.
A good night's sleep after remembering bad memories is...
It's
It's a much needed rest, so yeah.
Yes.
How are you?
I'm alright, I think. Just reading the book and remembering a couple of things. But I don't want to bother you with that today. I'll bother you tomorrow. Like we just said, we need to rest.
Fine.
The last thing we need is to go for like a late night adventure.
Oh, no, I plan to get hammered and then miss the bed and hit my head on the cupboard.
Same, thank you.
And I said cupboard because I'm not gonna be in my bedroom after this.
You're gonna be Lady
least-
Fiona's room. What?
Plot twist.
Grom like
Grom in
sugar.
the next episode to Stella. Hi, I'm your stepdad.
Oh god.
But
Hey.
well, regardless,
As long as I don't have to pick you up from the streets, please. At least try and fall asleep on the living room.
no, I don't.
At least that.
I think I had my fair share of feeling mud and other liquids under my feet. You know, having memories of that other part of myself somewhere deep down inside is. Anyways, I instinctively take a wolfsbane leaf and just
As
start
he takes the
munching on it.
leaf, I'll just give you like a little,
Shoulder
playful,
tap.
gentle, shoulder tap, punch. Feel like I'm not gonna push it. If you want to say anything or talk, you can talk.
Thanks, but
Even if it doesn't help much, if it's just to just take it out.
I appreciate that. Well, on to getting hammered and blackout drunk. Those are two of the same thing, but I plan to do both.
Someone please just lock the doors.
As
I still have windows!
as you are just chewing on the wolfsbane, saying that Lady Fiona comes in with the butler and like some mugs of drinks, alcohol, obviously. And as she sees you nibbling on the wolfsbane, she turns to you. I don't know if the Martikovs told you, but in Kresk, to the west of here, there is a blessed pool. There is a rare type of wolfsbane that grows on the shores of that lake. It diminishes lycanthropy a bit more efficient than regular wolfsbane. It doesn't cure it, but it will probably help you at least regain some more control. I don't
I
know how
look back instinctively down the hallway, seeing if there's like anyone. Guide her to a side room if there is one.
Okay, yeah. Just yes.
You said control it? Are we talking literally or?
I said diminish the effects. When I said control, I said something that you would be able to not lose yourself so easily. I don't mean as in controlling the curse itself, because I have never been a werewolf. I've never met a werewolf. I don't know how they do it, and your case is rather special, shall we say.
So it's more like being able to hold a fart or a burp better? Okay, well, I
Uh,
guess that's some.
Well, the wolf's bane is efficient, but this will probably be better. It's a blessed wolf's bane, so to speak. It only grows on the shores of the lake in Kresk.
Blessed. All right. Do um, do you have a chapel room or something along those lines by any chance?
In my house,
Yes.
a chapel room.
A temple room, chapel room, potato. As
Well, I
long.
do have a small shrine to Ezra, the goddess of the mist, but that's pretty much it.
I think that might be. I think that might help.
You can
thank
can
you.
use it. Just if you want to use it, just go up the stairs. Third door to the right. You should be able to see it.
All right, I appreciate it. I'll go to the shrine only after we get all blackout drunk, like right before going to sleep.
Okay. Meanwhile, Mera, Guevir, do you do anything? Just enjoying your drinks?
I just have a question. Did I heard? I'm sorry. Go first, Matt.
No, I was just going to say that Mera just drinks away. Nothing much.
Before I go to Mera, what I wanted to ask is, did I hear him mentioning going to the west,
No,
or was this? I was
that
not in the room.
No. The Lady Fiona said like there's a town to the west called Kresk. That's pretty much what you.
Okay, because as I go and sit down with Mera, I'll be like, huh, west, convenient. How convenient. And I'll sit next to Mera. I'll grab whatever cup is closest to me. And I look at Mera. Hey, cheers.
I was like, ching.
Are you alright?
Yes. Mera will just try to move the conversation. It's like, I mean, Mera is hoping Guevir did not notice anything, but Mera is like, go like, yes, and like very suspicious. Like, you know when dogs look at you like sideways, like very sussy? Yeah, let's Mera just like, yes.
Well, Guevir will just be like, thank you for healing me again. For saving me again.
Mera go like, good business, and like pats Guevir back.
Thank you for healing me, my back.
Good
Right in the
business.
back of the neck.
Guevir, Mera, friend.
What? I'm sorry. I couldn't hear. The pain was too much.
Guevir, Mera, friend.
Yeah. Friends. And
Yes.
Also, Guevir.
good friend. Yes.
I forgot to tell you, but Kresk, you've also heard of the name of the town of Kresk. When the priest here in Vallaki said that if Irina needed more protection, the walled city of Kresk, the holy city of Kresk, would probably be able to provide it, since the abbot is a very religious man. He might actually be of help.
Okay, so I'll remember it and be like, note to self, drop Irina there. Lock the doors.
Drop her in the catacombs.
She's not to leave until we are sure we are safe. So I'll keep that as a mental note to myself, and I'll just keep drinking with Mera. I understand you don't want to talk, so I'll just be like, chug.
Oh, you are challenging Meta?
Yeah, I'm challenging Mera. Chug.
I go like, just squint their eyes at Guevir, go, Guevir, challenge.
Well, that was not the intention, but now that you mention it, why not? Listen, let's have a day, or let's have a night where you don't have to worry about either being killed by Strahd, or something jumping on us, or spiders, or kids trapped in mirrors.
Meta's already like chugging mid your conversation.
First, goddamn.
Go, 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 go.
I'm trying to imagine, like, I know you say chug drinking normally, but since Mera is a big, my mind is just going.
Okay. This is like picturing like, Meta's
Chug
like
with-
look up, pick up like a like the alcohol just like drops like boom.
Sorry, that's just so funny.
Meta chugs any liquid with a straw, just aggressive slurping.
Um,
Oh my word.
Meanwhile, as this is going, Grom, you return. You see them just chugging, and you just join in.
Absolutely, I do.
And you just spend a good
Yes,
time, get
that's-
some drinks.
by the way.
I would say that Guevir is way too light to wait it for this, so he's just like, Grom, drink one.
We got to work on your tolerance, boy. All right. I take 2. I take a large empty one. Mix both. Let's get started.
Chug, chug, chug.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Um,
How do you
Just
do
joining.
that? How do you do that without I like you guys. Just give you right now.
Usually my liver can. Never mind. Take it.
Liver.
As far as I know, my dad told me there's an organ that basically kind of like slurps all of the alcohol in, and then all of the yellow liquid comes out as pee, and all of the
Meta liver. 2.
my dad's never wrong, so I'm assuming.
Yes.
I mean, at the very least, that's what I've heard. My mom calls it piss for a reason, I guess.
Meta piss. Meta
It's an
not piss.
expression. No, not a lot of people like ale.
Ah. Meta. For why?
For why indeed, Mera? For why indeed? Ooh, that's the roast. Compliments to the chef. What is that sauce?
The secret sauce.
secret sauce. The cook does not reveal.
I'll just
It's actually used by
Eventually
Dream Pastries.
seen
What?
Go.
Oh my god.
Mother Pig sold the little piglet.
Plot twist, it's the hags that cooked the roast.
Shit. They added ecstasy to it. I knew it.
It's a family recipe. You could say that even has parts of the family.
Jesus Christ. Oh my lord.
You guys just party on. take your time.
I,
Just have
I,
some fun.
I end up singing a song somewhere in the middle, more than one probably. There's like some Bon Jovi at the last leg, like shot through the heart, and you're just in time. That's exactly what I needed. Another chicken leg, and you're never too late. And then just it just keeps going.
And as the night goes on, Grom eventually, Mera and Guevir just and
Pass out.
you're just there, and you remember the dealing with the shrine that you wanted to do.
Grom all of a sudden just. So I told that hag that. Set the mug down. Dust myself off. Take a blanket or two and just put it over Guevir, put it over Mera. Take a wolfsbane leaf and just. Third door to the right. Third door to the right. Go up the stairs.
He's drunk. Goes to the left.
Plot twist. He's dyslexic.
You can be
Dyslexic
like,
metal
Grom is me for real, for real.
The scene.
But he goes to the shrine, opens up the door. Like, is a small, big room. How does it? Like, what's the?
This small room have this tiny altar at the center, some candles. Kind of look at the candles and feel like you are magically savvy in a way, but you notice that the candles have an enchantment on them for an ever-burning flame. And you look at the altar and you see a sigil. The sigil of Ezra that looks like this shield with a sword pointing downwards and a twig of belladonna in front of it.
Is there like a space for an offering?
Yeah, there's like a bowl in front of it.
From my pocket, I take a spare chicken leg that I put to the side. Just set it into the bowl.
Say anything?
Take out a silver scale. Clasp it and just kind of play with it a little bit. It's more like fidgeting nervously almost. It's almost like when someone that used to go to the church as a child and then stopped as years went by and grew up, and then like suddenly in their 40s, there's a tough time in life and just this decides to go to the church holding the cross in their hands, kind of like exactly like that. He's just fidgeting in the same way, nervously, like almost like he needs to warm up his hands or warm up the scale. He can't decide which one, and just. I don't really know if you can hear me, but there's supposed to be some sort of overseer, a judge even to some, a helper. What do I do now? My friends, they're safe, but there will come a time that the devil himself will come and wake the monster. inevitably once again. So if you're listening, I don't need some over-the-top sign or help. I can deal with shit my own way. But if I am to go on with life carrying this burden, I at least want to be safer on my sister. Please tell me if there's any way to take care of this. Use it against the devil. Against Strahd. Because gods know I will probably never be the same again, but I have to learn how to live with it.
Yeah, D20.
On Foundry?
It can be whatever. It's fine.
Because I don't see, because it had a update and I don't see where the little dice.
The module is probably not working at the moment. It is okay.
Okay. Well, 13.
13. With the 13, as you're just talking in front of the altar, you feel a hand on your shoulder, just this light touch. And from the corner of your eye, you almost see this agglomeration of mist. And as you look, there's no hand there. But you turn your gaze back to the offering bowl, and you see something. Instead of the offering you just made, on top of the bowl is a single black raven feather. And
I look around for Mera. Swear they were sleeping a minute ago.
you do see something from the corner of your eye that, as you turn around, you see this tall, feminine figure that for a moment seems to be made of mist, sword and shield in hand. White, just pure white, but when you look straight at her, the mist turns black as a mantle of raven feathers sits on top of her shoulders. And as the mist starts to turn black, as your vision focus, it turns into mist again and just disperses. Make me a religion check.
10.
10. You've heard from your family that from outside the land of Barovia, well, not your family, but your Vistani clan, the ones that can leave at least. You've heard that there are deities associated with ravens, but it is not a common association with Ezra, the goddess of the mist. But this person did carry the shield and sword that Ezra usually is depicted with. Yep, there was a mantle of black feathers for a moment. And then she dissipated into mist.
I look at the scale. you change your branding? I thought you were a dragon. I came for answers and I'm leaving with more questions. Just... I'll take the feather and just...
As you take the feather, there's the sense of peace. And you get the feeling of drowsiness. Not enough for you to fall asleep on the floor, but you feel tired enough that if you go to your bed and sleep, you will feel... You have the feeling that you'll feel super refreshed. It's one of those types of tiredness that you like, I can't wait to get to bed because I know it's gonna fucking ball.
Just gonna drift into the clouds.
Yeah.
Well, I was trying to talk to you, but I guess I got the wrong number. Well, thank you.
As you leave,
As I'm just gonna put the feather into one of my braids.
Okay. Just braid. As you leave, you open the door and you stumble against somebody. But you're so tired you barely notice. And you kind of look to the person and you see a single glowing eye as the voice just turns to you. Go to sleep, Grom Wicksong. And you feel a tap on your forehead.
It's not really...
Yeah. And that's where we're going to end, and not to end, but go for a break.
Yeah.
So we'll be right
break
back.
over there.
So 5 minutes, 10 minutes, and I'll be right back. Don't leave. Yeah. See you in a bit. we are back.
We're
back.
Hello.
As
Welcome.
Grom passes the fuck out on the corridor, Guevir,
Okay.
you are asleep. And you do feel something being pulled over your shoulders. Just like a blanket. And you suddenly find yourself in your mind. This purplish glow in the darkness, just and then it starts to move. And suddenly, a skull looking straight at you, single eye glowing. Well, 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 if it isn't the servant of the pretender.
I will look at it and I'll be like, can I sleep? Can't we talk in the morning?
No, me and my, your friend have some business to deal with.
Whoa. What do you mean business to deal with?
Yes. Well, you see, that fight with Leo Dilisnya gave me access to, quite the boost. So I feel that we are ready to face what he has to face. But he has to do it by himself. So, we will be off.
Just like that.
And you see skeletal hand just touch your lips. Shh. You wanted me to give you a parting gift, so I covered you with it nicely. But, worry not. All things considered, we will still be in Barovia, because, well, we're stuck here. But I'll be watching. And you see the skeletal hand just touch where you have your talisman, just.
So will you explain what is happening, or will you,
And you see
be like the pretender?
As you were saying, it doesn't answer. He just starts drawing a sigil in the air in front of it. And you just feel like almost a punch on your chest. As the ember just flares up. That will probably allow you to use whatever he gave you without him pestering your mind. As I said, I will be watching though, so there will come a time where I might pop in to say hi. See you
You
soon.
pop in to say hi more often than my patron. Son of a bitch.
And
I
with
will...
that,
Am I awake? Was I asleep? I don't get this part. I don't know.
you awaken. And you notice on top of you is Rezarath's cloak of protection.
Oh?
As when you wake up, you don't see anyone in the room aside from you, and Mera still passed out on the couch.
Mera, wake up. Mera, wake up.
More alcohol, yes. I want.
Later. Where's
Yes.
Where's-
I was
where's-
having. Yes.
Where's Grom? Where's Rezi?
I don't know. Meta sleep.
And I look at my talisman. What do I see?
As you look at your talisman, there's still slight glow, but you notice that carved on top of it, there's a rune. You
I
don't recognize that
identify.
room.
Okay. What did you do? How well do I... this is very far-fetched to ask because I don't think I have any relationship with that fucker whatsoever. Do I feel the influence of the pretender? No?
Nope.
Is it similar to before or completely like it's blocked?
Uh,
Again,
like-
I was
it's like
abandoned as a child.
bottleneck. It's like a bottleneck.
Okay.
So when you pour something out of a bottle, like it siphons itself into the bottleneck, so it just comes out. So basically, you are using its power without its influence coming out.
Okay, so you're something, I guess. Why do I have this? Where is this cup? Mera, wake up! I'll try to wake up the bird again. Wake up! I need to find Grom and Rezi. I'll buy you alcohol in the city.
What Guevir want?
As
Where is
you are
Where is
waking
Rezi?
Met up, you
Yeah.
For
also look
why?
outside. You see the sun. Not the sun, but like the daylight start to show. And you hear
Let's wake up anyway.
You hear Grom upstairs just...
Of course he's upstairs. My first thought will be like, oh no, please don't tell me he's in Lady Fiona's room. Phew. And I'll run upstairs, leaving Mera to go back to sleep again. I'll stumble my way to Grom's voice, try and find him. A sigh of relief when I understand it's not Lady Fiona's room.
No, it's just Grom Peter Griffin pose, just...
I'll knock at the door. Grom?
Oh no, it's not at the door. This is in the hallway. He's
I'm
like
on-
splattered.
Then I'll... Okay, then I'll be like, Grom, what happened? I'll run to him, try to pick him up, but he's heavy and I have noodle arms. What? Come on, stand up.
I can do it myself.
Are you sure? You seem a bit too wasted for that. You didn't drink that much, did you?
Grom, you do feel super refreshed.
I'm actually fine. Like I said, liver, take bad alcohol things, and then yellow liquid piss. I'm all rested. Speaking of which, piss.
Do me
Where is
a
the toilet?
Constitution saving throw. Do me a Constitution
no.
saving throw.
Do not piss yourself, I swear.
I swear to fucking God.
Yeah.
No.
You were
What did
so
you roll?
relaxed. You were so relaxed during your
No.
sleep that you're like, yes, piss. Why don't I feel the need to piss? Oh.
Glorious,
I don't
glorious
remember.
evolution.
I'm pretty sure I was the only burgundy pants I... Oh.
He'll get you a new pair.
Stumbling down the hallway. Don't look at me.
I think Grom has a spare pair of pants.
I try to find my room. What is this? Ah! Oh, so sorry. Just a random maid. Apologies. Do you have a pair of pants for someone who pissed themselves? No, I'll go.
Casually.
As you are closing doors, you just see the bolter with a pair of pants.
You are a godsend. I take the pants, take his head, smoosh him on the forehead. Thank you.
I saw you passed out on the floor, and there was a puddle. Now that
He's
you're awake,
gone.
I
He's
can't
just-
clean the puddle.
Comes back. No wet pants. I didn't hear what you were saying. I was sleeping in my room.
Guevir?
I'm just looking at everything, and I'll be like, I should know him well enough to be expecting this. But this is a first.
I clasped the shoulder of the butler. Speaking of which, there might be wet pants on the tree outside. Just saying.
I will take care of it.
You're a gumdrop.
I'll wait for Grom to get out.
I'm fresh. I'm good. Yes, Guevir, you clearly needed. What is it that you needed?
First, we will not speak of this ever.
Speak of what?
Exactly. Secondly, what happened? And have you seen Rezi?
Have I seen who?
Rezarath, have you seen him?
Rezarath. Who's Rezarath? I'm messing with you. As you've seen, the only thing I've seen is the particular grooves on the third floor bed from the left, but pretty sure there was a hot lady at some point. Was that Fiona?
I will not question your taste. If you find her hot, then she's hot. But that's not the point here.
A cougar is a cougar, and she's a sugar mommy, if you will.
This is Guevir thinking, but he's not using these words, okay? Because technically this is not correct. But he's like, I'm too gay for this.
Yeah.
It is like, again, you do you. But the focus, you sure you didn't see him yesterday before you, I don't know, drank too much?
You don't remember seeing Rezarath? Nor that encounter when you left the shrine.
No, I'm pretty sure I just pissed myself. That's it.
Okay, because he chose the cloak. This is Rezi's cloak, and he's not to be seen. In fact, his patron came in my dream and said he was leaving. And I wanted to make sure that's a nightmare or something.
Let me just confirm something. I turn to the butler. Is Lady Fiona awake?
Yes. You should be coming out of a room in 3, 2, 1.
All right. Okay. So she's alive and well. Well, maybe not well, but alive.
As you're talking, Lady Fiona just looks at you. Is everything all right?
Oh yes, I did not piss my pants. Yes, everything's cool.
He says as the butler is like mopping the area behind him.
Ignore him. Rezi,
Top of the morning.
ask about Rezi.
Did Rezarath come bearing uncomfortable conversations or otherwise trying to, I don't know, just talk to you ever since?
I haven't seen him in a while, ever since we came back from the ethereal plane.
I just show her that I have his cloak.
We came back with him, right?
We came back with him, yes.
Because I remember we were together in the living room as well. What is?
We came back with him. I don't remember if he was there when we started drinking. I'm too lightweighted. I don't remember what happened. I hope I didn't say anything while I was drunk. Please.
Say
but-
the strong word. Slur is probably closer.
What do you mean?
I really like you guys. Does that answer your question?
Fair.
As you are talking, you do remember that Rezarath's patron did say
Carol.
that the person that Rezarath wanted to kill was in Barovia. Not where, but
And now we'll remember the dream because he said they would still be in Barovia. I guess Rezi's has a meeting with fate.
This early, I thought he usually arrived late at those.
Well, I guess when it's the thing that it's keeping you alive for I don't know how many years, that's tormenting you for I don't know how long, it doesn't have a date and a place and a time and whatever. I just didn't expect it to be now.
I guess the stars aligned in the worst possible way.
Listen, he's doing his thing. May the gods help him.
What are the chances that whatever he's or whoever he's dealing with might be, well, on the devil's side? So maybe spreading our forces, taking care of a little, prick on our side from different angles. But it's weird that he left without saying anything.
That actually feels kinda crazy of him. I'm not saying that he would do it. But I don't know if his patron came to me in my dreams. He was the one that warned me, so I don't know if it was also a bit on a whim and didn't have time for goodbyes.
I mean, what are the chances that he's the one that's controlling Rezi?
Well, of course he is. I'm saying this completely unaware of anything, just saying because fuck patrons. Fuck the corporate.
awesome. Guevir,
Yes?
is your talisman out or inside your clothes?
Always out. It's always out.
Grom, you notice something on his talisman.
Okay.
There is a rune engraved on it. A draconic rune. A rune for the letter V.
Hold on? I pull Guevir closer as I'm looking at the talisman. Was this always like this?
No,
Huh.
this was Rezi's patron.
That checks out.
I have to give him props. I speak with him more than I speak with the pretender. Do you know this rune?
I mean, it's of a draconic source, so I guess I'm getting more acquainted. Does it stand for anything specific besides the V?
No, just a letter V.
Victory. No, that's too corny.
Vengeance?
That's too. Actually, that even though it's edgy, that's kind of on brand.
That's why I said it. Ah, great.
Oh.
Another thing to try and figure out.
Do
We
we
need to-
have just a letter? I mean, chances are we will find the rest of the scrambled word as we go. No.
Well, yes, that was something that I wanted to talk with you two in the morning. And also now we should warn Mera about Rezi not being with us anymore.
Is he really not with us? That feels weird. Haven't he?
He has been with me since I arrived to Barovia. Since the house.
I mean, leaving the coat like that, the mental, it's... I guess it's enough of a sign, but...
Just a second.
No, I think Oreo did an oopsie.
Sorry, Oreo being Oreo. You were saying
I knew it.
Oreo shenanigans. Continue, I'm so sorry.
No, it's just, well, I didn't really figure that. It feels like it would be a little bit more ceremonious, or, well, at least leave a letter for me with, like, I don't know, kiss on the forehead, something.
I'll say this.
That's weird.
The Rezi we know still holds many secrets. And maybe the fact that
That is true.
he would meet his fate. We didn't even have the headspace for a letter.
Yeah, honestly, writing is overrated. I prefer money, but all things
Right.
considered.
My only worry is simple. That he survives. It just feels weird because it feels like it shouldn't be like this because now I'm alone. I feel lonely and I'm not alone. I have you. I have Mera. We have Lady Fiona. We have Irina. We have allies across the valley. But I'm the only one left.
Oh, that is understandable. You started this together, so it's normal that you would expect to see it through, but, well, after what he told us, I think it is only honestly better that he manages to focus fully with his patron, even if he's all there or not. Well, I think he can deal with whatever might be in store with him, but still, I also worry. That is a fact. Let's just deal with Mera and Leyward.
Yes,
We can
yes.
process this on the way.
Yeah,
Is
because
it-
I need to talk with you. I need to talk with you all.
Well,
So I'm just gonna look at Grom, try to like fix his clothes a little bit, and just like tap him a little bit on the cheek, like sober him up, waking him up.
I'm fully sober, by the way.
I don't care, just a little bit more, just to make sure.
Are you just trying to touch my face because I'm pretty?
Who do you take me for?
I was going to say a whore, but I know better.
Bro, you said you touched my
That's
face.
you.
Guilty as charged, but... Why are you so baby girl today? What's happening?
No,
Exactly. You're such
no.
big. You're legit.
I
I'm
was-
gonna make an edit. Okay, you are so
I'm
baby
not
girl coded today.
disturbing.
You're just like.
Cunt. He's just...
I'm sorry.
just trying not to
I
laugh
keep
because-
looking at
Legit, my brain went ADHD mode. You're like, you touch my face and my brain, ooh, you touch my tra-la-la.
Millennial programming is just like instantly kicks in.
But no, today it's
Swear.
like baby girl coded. Anyway. But yeah, I'll be
No,
like,
it's the finger in the teeth for me. Just
I was trying not to laugh as I was wiping my finger.
he's trying something new, guys. Please be nice.
at least he's not trying to kill us.
Honestly, I dig the energy.
Hey, I made Mera cry, I guess. Well, Mera made herself cry, I think.
Yeah.
Anyway, going back.
On to
Grom.
waking up.
You're the whore. Let's wake up Mera.
Mera!
I'll go to Mera.
And just go like, oh,
Oh, good. I don't have to wake you up.
sound audible.
Well, that's a little bit hurtful, but
My bird ears, and like just like a Mera
Dobradi.
sticks a finger inside like the ear holes, like
Orifice.
heart.
Right.
That's the first.
I forget that they are a bird.
Hello.
Morning. Again.
I throw them an apple.
An apple.
Where did you get the apple from?
I found it was in a bowl
Does
in the
it
corner.
bonk my head?
You can catch it.
It's the dagger, she just bites the dagger.
Like with a
I
beak?
mean, it's the beak. It just gets stuck in the beak like.
For why?
Breakfast.
Dude.
Breakfast.
Meta, no, like this.
Really?
Mera,
Oh.
I think you would be more successful if it was like a ham sandwich or something. Something with meat.
Ham.
We spoke about that. Ham. Yes. Pig. Pig meat.
What did you think it was?
For why?
You
Do you
wouldn't-
eat breakfast?
Yes.
Have I seen you eat breakfast?
Yes.
Only lunch and dinner, right? I'm not crazy. I see you think.
Meta, Meta just quickly gets up and goes for the morning walk. If you know, you know. If you know, you know.
As you go outside, you close the door behind you, and you just hear a coin being flipped, just ting, ting.
Meta will look to the side.
And as you look to the side, there's a young man that you recognize.
Ooh.
The young man that you stole a golden bracelet before.
Oh shit.
And just flipping his coin. Smiling, not mad, just smiling. You know, that stunt a day ago was quite impressive. What's your name?
Meta will pretend they do not see.
You continue to walk?
Slowly, yes.
As you continue to walk, he just follows you, still flinging his coin.
Meta like slowly look and just starts to walk a little bit faster.
As you start walking a little bit faster,
Yes.
you just feel like a whoosh of wind just
Oh, ball.
on the wall to the side. From what I can tell, you're also pretty good with these, and you just dagger. So am I.
Well, Meta will like and just turns around. What?
Do me a perception check.
Good.
I will if Forge allows me to. Oh my god! Like it's called untitled. Like I don't
Huh?
know what happened to Forge. I think my page just went. Wait, just a
Reload.
second, please. Yes, I'm downloading world data. Please wait.
The legacy.
Okay. You said perception.
Mm-hmm. Also, I love that I just brought this guy back, and this song that he's playing is called "We Shall Meet Again."
Wow. Wow.
Look at that.
I rolled a 13.
13.
Alrighty.
It's very brief, but somehow your mind goes back to the night where Grom turned and where Milivoj was resurrected. As you look into that person's eyes, and they are strangely similar to Milivoj, as a brief flash of golden light just. And we're going to end today's session.
But Milivoj was alive.
No.
What the fuck? Okay.
I swear. I
not,
swear.
It's not Milivoj.
Confused.
Yeah,
confused.
we figured.
Amazing.
So,
Okay.
I hope y'all enjoyed this
Fuck
session.
my morning walk.
Everyone got
to
new
be
toys.
Yes, we did. Emotional toys.
They just tickle. Yeah, we're gonna torture some bandit or some fucking vampire or something.
Everyone talking about
Bro.
what kind of food Mera will take, and me, alpista.
Yes. Yes.
Fucking bird
Actually,
feed.
I don't think I've ever eaten. Not that I think of it. Like I have meat with me, but I don't think
That's what I'm saying.
I think I bought meat at the market, but I don't think I ate it yet. I don't think I ever.
Didn't
Yeah,
you guys
I don't
prepare the
think
venison
so.
when you arrived with the meat? I thought you asked the butler to do it. I think
I don't recall.
it's okay. We'll figure it out.
It's fine. It's fine.
But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the session. Okay, all you
Yes.
folks in at home too that watched our shenanigans. It was a lighter session, and yeah, don't forget that we're gonna have cartographer this Saturday. Hooray, hooray, huzzah! And yeah, thank you much so all. Great English, Harry. Thank you all so much for watching today's session. If you wish to watch our sessions, you can find them on YouTube, or you can listen to them on Spotify or any other podcast listening platform that you use. And don't forget to join us on Instagram, TikTok, and Blue Sky to keep up with some of our best moments. And for all our subscribers, if you wish to watch today's VOD, you can do it right now here on Twitch. So, if you guys are on Twitch, don't forget to do the little clickety-clackety so Twitch knows that you guys have been watching our stuff. And I request humbly that you remain in chat for a while longer so we can raid somebody. So,
Yes.
yeah, we will be seeing you all either on Saturday for a cartographer or next week for Warcraft: The Sands of Time, Curse of Strahd, Ellerin, and cartographer again. So yeah, see you all next time. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Hey guys, stay awesome.